What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with some breaking news regarding Ubisoft and, well, in a way, The Division. And we'll talk about how them being excluded explains a little bit more about the production of The Division 3 and how none of this really affects the brand of The Division. But all of this information and more is on my Twitter page, X if you're nasty. So follow me over here at Kamikazevondoom for anything Division or Ubisoft related before I make a YouTube video. Now, I did already share this article a few hours ago, and it did drop today from Tom Henderson. And this is breaking news ahead of their live stream that will happen tomorrow. Now, what am I talking about? Here is the article in question. So this is from Tom Henderson. Now, Tom Henderson is the owner of Insider Gaming. Now, this is a gaming industry business that deals with leaks and deals with any sort of gaming news and profits and stocks and anything in between, right? Now, Tom Henderson has been closely related to all of these Ubisoft drops, because it seems that he gets the inside information before they actually publicly, come out and say anything. And, well, this is the case yet again, because the Ubisoft CEO, Guillemot, just released an internal memo about Ubisoft and Tencent, because, yes, there is some Tencent news coming with Ubisoft. And this is ahead of tomorrow's apparent public live stream. Now, going into the article, and hopefully we don't get hit with too many ads on this article, but this is a exclusive article from Tom Henderson. Remember, this is the owner of the Insider Gaming business. Now, it says here, exclusive, Guillemot's internal memo on Ubisoft and Tencent's new subsidiary. So there we go. They are joining forces. So it says here that earlier today, Ubisoft and Tencent announced a new subsidiary valued at 4 billion euros, which is 4.3 billion US. Insider Gaming has received Ubisoft CEO Guillemot's internal memo that announced it today. And here is that internal memo. It says here, "Hi everyone, I'm pleased to share an important announcement that will mark a milestone for Ubisoft's history. Following a process to review different strategic options for Ubisoft's future, we have just signed an exceptional agreement with one of our trusted shareholders, Tencent, whom we have a solid relationship." So there is a signed agreement now with Tencent. It says here that their 1.16 billion euro investment will benefit all of Ubisoft. We will be able to firmly take back control of our future and renew with the sincerity needed to create the best games. Now, the terms of this partnership are straightforward. We will establish a dedicated subsidiary with Ubisoft that will bring together our three most powerful franchises. Remember that when I'm going off script here for a second. Remember that the Ubisoft CEO was saying that there was like 4 or 5 pillars within Ubisoft, and they were saying like Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, Far Cry, and Division, something like that, right? It seems here that now it's just the 3 powerful franchises. So Division's not on here. It says here that Tencent will work with Ubisoft on the future of Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, and Far Cry. So nothing on the Division at all. And it says here, this subsidiary will gather the teams working on these brands, primarily in the studios of Montreal, Quebec City, Sherbrooke, Saguenay, Barcelona, and Sofia. Tencent will be a 25% shareholder of this new subsidiary. So Tencent now has a fourth of Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, and Far Cry, right? Is that what I'm hearing here? Is that what I'm hearing? Just a part of these three franchises? So Tencent will be a part of all three of those? Okay. With the aim of boosting these franchises so they become undisputed global icons. Damn, dude. With the Division not even in there? Like, you can't make the Division an undisputed global icon? What the hell? All right. Let's keep going. This historic agreement is above all a recognition of extraordinary work you have to be doing for years. The value of these three brands directly reflects your individual and collective talent and efforts, which have allowed us to create these beloved franchises. This investment will also give us the means to accelerate the changes we've been discussing for several months across the group. Changes that many of you have been longing for, as revealed by the Ubisoft XP survey. These changes are in the line with the initiatives that Marie Sophie has been sharing recently, which aim to put the creation of unique games and player satisfaction back at the heart of our daily work. This is what we will enable. This will enable us to return to a higher level of profitability. Very cool. This agreement and this announcement comes at a pivotal time after the very positive reception of Assassin's Creed Shadows and the excitement sparked by the announcement of Rainbow Six Siege X, or Rainbow Six Siege 10, of which we can be very proud. I want to express my deepest gratitude for your resilience, tenacity, courage, and creativity, all of the qualities that make Ubisoft a truly unique company that helped us overcome a challenging period over the last few years. The coming months will be dedicated to shaping our next chapter. Of course, this is the next step in our transformation, and this will raise many questions, including on our individual levels. We are committed to keeping you regularly informed, answering any questions, and providing visibility on all of the next steps. I hope that you can join us on this global live stream that will be held tomorrow at 3:30 CET, during which I will share a few words with you. You'll receive an invitation shortly. Now, that is from the CEO, Guillemot, and I guess that will be happening tomorrow. Now, let's see here. Employees are now nervous. In a follow-up email, Mary Sophie said this. Hello, everyone. I wanted to follow up immediately with all of you in Montreal, Quebec City, all of those studios, regarding this email. First and foremost, I want to emphasize that the agreement we announced is a powerful enabler and is exciting opportunity for Ubisoft. It will help us accelerate our evolution and improve how we make games with greater focus and agility. Tencent's investment is a strong testament to their trust in our ability to grow Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six. This is a direct result of the incredible work you've done in making these franchises iconic as a lead or major co-dev studio. I also want to make it clear, if you are not currently working on these brands, it doesn't mean that your work matters less. This agreement will benefit all of Ubisoft, giving us the means to spark more innovation and creativity across the board. This marks the beginning of a new chapter and will play a vital role in shaping it. In the coming weeks and months, we will work hard to build the best organization possible for Ubisoft, for our teams, and for our players. Of course, this brings some uncertainty and questions. Right now, we may not have all the detailed answers, but we are committed to communicating with you transparently and regularly. Supporting you throughout this transition is the top priority for our local and global leadership teams. Don't hesitate to reach out to any of them and stay tuned locally. Usually, our usual or dedicated studio times will also be good forums to keep you updated and answers, to your questions. What do you think about Ubisoft and Tencent forming this new subsidiary? Okay. So basically, what's happening is they asked Tencent for money. They're like, hey, man, come support us, please. Please support us. And they looked at their portfolio and they're like, we'll support you in this, this, and this. And that seems to be Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, and Far Cry. So in the future, Tencent will now have a 25% shareholder stake in these three franchises. So these three franchises can become, what it say, undisputed global icons. Now, this is for the future, right? Remember that none of these titles have anything going on as of right this second. Far Cry was doing anniversary stuff, Assassin's Creed just did Shadows, and Rainbow Six is doing Siege X. So none of these titles have anything directly going on right this second. Now, why do I say that? Because that's their focus. Their focus is on the future titles that have yet to start production. Whereas The Division 3 has already started production. It is already a part of Ubisoft, and Ubisoft already stated that The Division is a big pillar within their company. The only difference is Tencent will not have a 25% shareholder stake within The Division, which is fine. And it also means that The Division is already far along enough to where they don't need any sort of outside help. So The Division is still going as long as, as well as it's planned. And we're just here waiting for The Division 3. Now, what does this mean timeline-wise? Well, we all know that the DLC is coming. They're sending people out. Everything's, moving. And we're also getting that announcement in April, right? So with that being said, we should be getting the DLC very soon. I would say June, July. All right? And I'm being for real. So with the DLC, June, July, and then about 9 months later, I'm guessing that The Division Resurgence will come out in March, on the whole Division Day anniversary thing. And then that would mark 1 year until the Division 3. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that March 2027 would be the Division 3. The Division 3 has already been in production. They already have multiple assets, not only from Snowdrop Engine, but Unreal Engine. They also have the Division Heartland that was completely canned, and they have all the assets for that. They have everything needed. Remember, it only took them 2 years to make the Division 2, and they already announced the Division 3 over a year ago. So, what's going to happen now for us is that the Division is now in a freight train situation. We're going no matter what. So the DLC is coming. It should be June, July. We will be getting the Division Resurgence shortly thereafter, probably on Division Day the following year, 2026. And then we will get the build up to the Division 3. Like, this is happening, and it's happening very fast because the team has already been built. They already have the DLC locked and loaded. And, well, we're already working on year 7 plans. Pretty cool stuff, right? But today's video was all about Ubisoft and what's going on with this, and it seems as if Ubisoft's future is now in good hands, I guess, because now they have financial backing from Tencent. Now, that will secure the future for Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six, but yet no word on The Division. Now, that is it for me. I am Kamikazevondoom. All of this news and more is on my Twitter page, X if you're nasty, so make sure to follow me over there if you want any of this before I make a YouTube video. But that's it for me. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.